Hi friends, welcome to At the Rate Success. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to do career counseling and passion counseling and the art of finding your passion. It's a self counseling technique and use it at any point of time, right from a student to person already who is working and person who has just retired and wants to explore something. So this will be applicable to anybody at any point of their life. Okay, now before defining what is passion, let me tell you why passion. We have been hearing this passion, find your passion. So what and why? Most importantly, why? If you know why, it will be much more clear. What I felt when I was working with, computers, because that was not me. It can work for many people. The whole world is running behind, that box. But then I felt that was definitely not for me. But then I already, did all the formal education in that. So that is when I started finding out why this happened to me in the first place, because there is nobody in the whole education system where they will, at least talk to you about this. And if you have heard this famous quotation, if you find your passion, you don't have to work for rest of your life, because even working in that, you have so much satisfaction, and that there is no pain after the work. You don't feel dried out. You don't, it is life sucking and energy sucking. So also, especially at your 40s or somewhere, when you're working in certain companies for so long, and then you realize that you're running out of this, there is no motivation left, and then you start finding, like, okay, what do I really like? For those people, midlife crisis, for people who have retired, working, taking up responsibilities, and now maybe they have time to do and explore their passion, so that they can have that satisfaction after so many years of responsibilities and hard work. So these are the reasons I feel people have to know and have a right to find their passion, and at least know why it is needed. But if you can give this knowledge to students at high school and college level, it will be more easy, because they're starting it right from what they like, and they can grow easily and then explore, and because for the love of it. But suddenly you get reach to a point in your middle life, and then you start searching for passion. Of course it will become difficult, because you're already with responsibilities, and now to restart everything is not so easy. So I feel students should have a right to know about these things which are not included in syllabus. Okay, now that you know why we have to find our passion, now let's see what is passion. Passion is, in easy words, like a crush or something you have on people. Yes, that is what it is. But this is a crush on a work. But this crush I'm talking about is either on some kind of work, some kind of subject, art, sport, anything that you are pulled towards, not that you are pushing yourself towards it. And that is one way, that is one way to find out what do you like. That is what I started writing. So the second way to find out what you like is, clearly you have been doing something very consistently. So there are traits that you can easily find out from what you have been doing as a child, or maybe you have been praised for certain things. Maybe, of course, sports is something that is very evident. You always feel like playing that, making those goals, find the tricks and knacks of hitting that ball. So you have been doing it from your childhood, or maybe even if you're not doing it from your childhood, not necessarily, but suddenly when you open up to that new subject or work, or new gadget or mechanism, or that art form, you're blown up and you really liked it, and then maybe you started following it. So keep an open mind. And three, when you are practicing it or learning it or playing it, or doing that work, you don't realize how time flies. You don't drink, you're not eating, you don't know, you're so absorbed. So just think, do this brainstorming with yourself and keep talking to yourself. The best way is to keep talking to yourself, be in touch with yourself. Okay, there's a best story that my guru has taught me, my teacher has told me. When you shoot an arrow, what do? You hold the arrow and you just don't leave it or aim it from there. You pull the string back. You pull the string back, pause, and then shoot. The more you pull, goes forward with so much force and accuracy. Same thing applies to us. The more you talk to yourself, the more you try to explore yourself, listen to your ideas, check what you're doing. There are very less people like Sachin Tendulkar who find out what they want even before their 10th class. Imagine if we forced Sachin Tendulkar to do BTech and IIT, we would have lost a superstar god in cricket. So they are very lucky few people. We all have, but sometimes we are not as lucky, our child prodigies. We can do a little brainstorming and can find out. So it is good for you to track, and there is no software, even Google cannot answer this. You're the only person who can answer this, but this is a basic technique and you can always apply every time and keep reinventing. And also another important step, the last but not the least, is keep reading books, keep your mind open, keep learning new things, magazines, weeklies, research reports, different subjects, and resources. You never know, suddenly you might start liking some particular topic, or you are inspired by somebody, and maybe that is your click. So always keep an open mind and keep talking to yourself. I hope you had some better idea and clarity on what is passion, why do we need passion, and how do we go about finding what we like. The best person is you. I have tried it and it worked for me, and I feel that everybody has at least a basic right to know this process. Whether it works, whether it doesn't, that's another part. But at least they should be able to go through these steps, not getting lost in this busy rat race systems. I hope this video is helpful. For more such helpful videos, subscribe to this channel and click that bell icon.